5, 6, 7.
Yo, here we go. It's Shane and Jess tearing it down. We better than the rest. We the best podcast you ever heard. So sit your ass down. You about to get scared. That was good.
That was really good. I didn't know you were a rapper, Shane.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
I think I am.
Oh, wow. Discovering new talents here on the
Holy
Friends
shit.
Podcast, everybody.
Hey, guys. Today I'm really excited because we have a lot to talk about. And also we have our first, I think so. I need to double check and look through the catalog of things we've done, but I think this is our first Viner ever.
Viner. We're getting in the Vine world.
6 seconds. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
Brittany Furlan, and I'm really excited because she is, from what I saw on Twitter, has a lot of hatred thrown her way, as do I. So I feel like me and her are 2 trash bags just hanging out in a dumpster, and I'm ready.
I feel like you guys are going to get along then quite well.
Okay. I have a lot to talk about. Number one, I'm just going to talk about this because I just...
Let it out, Shane.
I just
want to
talk about it,
sir.
So, getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
That's relatable.
I love it.
So I had a meeting with a bald doctor.
Okay.
Not a bald doctor. He had a great set of hair.
Wait, you're like losing your hair?
I'm not losing my hair, but I'm getting paranoid because all my family loses their hair, all the men in my family.
Okay.
And I'm like, my hair is my job. Like, my hair is my business. It's my coin. So what am I going to do if I lose my hair? So I was like, I'm going to preemptively go to a bald doctor and ask about, like, number one, when am I going to lose it? Number two, can I find new hair? Can somebody scrape a dead person and give me some hair? Something. My grandma, she's probably still cold. Like, you could probably just cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Scalp. So I go into this doctor. Now, first of all, let me just tell you, I did not know how depressing it was going to be, but also how many solutions. And when I say solutions, I mean like
spray paint, hair club for men,
lasers. No, it's not even solutions. It's like sad things that people do because they're holding on. So, for instance, number one, he goes, "Well, first we have the laser hat," and I was like,
"A laser hat?
A laser hat? Literally, it's a baseball hat."
No.
And when you look inside of it, there's a bunch of like circuits and wires and shit. And it's connected to a big generator. And he put it on his head and pressed the button and it was like, zow, zow, zow. Literally electrocuting his head.
Oh my God.
And he's like twitching a little bit. And I was just like, what is happening? He's like, it's only $3,000. And if you use it every single day for 3 years, like your hair will last another year.
Oh my God.
I was like, sign me up. First of all, my
head. Is it like a Pharrell size hat? I feel like that's a lot of circuitry.
It needs to be because number one, like my head does not fit baseball hats.
Hello.
So I'm like, you need to get me like a China hat.
I need the $4,000 hat, please.
The rice picking hat. That is.
Yeah.
So there's that. Is that it's not racist? That's what it's called. Whatever. Okay. So there was that. Number two, there was, and I'm not kidding, I started laughing. He goes, we also have the hair shake. I was like,
the hair shake?
Hair shake. And he goes, it's a milkshake that makes you grow hair.
Oh,
I was like,
that don't make no
what?
damn sense.
And then he's like, we got the hair energy drink. We got that hair coffee. We got that hair tea, though. He was going through all the hair products to have. He was showing me before and after pictures that weren't amazing. But then, of course, there was like one. It was like this miracle drug, and it actually does work. And I was like, okay, like that kind of makes sense. But he looked through my head. He did measurements. Like he measured my hair. He looked at pictures of me from 5 years ago, and now he asked me about my family. But guys, big announcement. I'm very excited. I need to knock on wood.
Yeah, you do.
Really hard. So from what he thinks, I got my hair from my mom's side.
Okay.
And all of her brothers and her dad never went bald.
Okay.
Because my brother went bald at 21. And my dad's side is all bald. And he said if you had that, you would have gone bald at 21. And also, you're not going bald now. So, like, you were fine.
Interesting.
And I was like, but, like, for sure, though. And he's like, come back. Like, maybe in 10 years, maybe you'll see some fading. You'll want to take the pill. And the pill will last for, like, 20 years.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. So, I don't need to be scalped. Honestly, I started crying a little bit because I'm like, this is such a relief. Like,
yeah, did it just relieve all that, like, pressure?
I was so scared that whole week because I was just like, what? Like, I'm so scared of losing my hair because that's like one thing because aging scares me, getting old scares me, dying scares me.
What does all of that have to do with hair?
It's part of it. Like, once your hair starts to go, like, you are now, like, clearly to everybody outside, you are getting older. And being on YouTube.
What if you have cancer and you're going through chemo?
I'm cool with that.
What if you have alopecia?
I'm a survivor.
I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get hair. I'm not going to bald
Which,
now.
by the way, side note for all the cancer victims out there, he just told me this is a new study. So if you're going through chemo, use this. They have this new thing. It's like an ice something like an ice helmet or something that, I know it sounds crazy, but if you have ice on your head in this helmet while you're going through chemo, something about it freezes the DT. I don't know. It's very complicated, but you won't lose your hair while you're going through chemo. It's like a new thing just happened.
Him and his cockamamie hat he got. I don't know about this guy's.
I don't know. He showed me pictures.
But could be cool.
So guys, I'm not going bald, but like I am probably slowly dying.
Listen,
we all are.
I'm completely gray.
Really?
Like
I don't see it.
Oh, girl, because I get that shit done. But I started going gray at like 24.
Really?
Yeah, and like I used to pluck them out. It just was like up in the top temple of my like the right side of my head, and then I would pluck them out, and then they grow in.
But it's like cool.
Now
to be
every
gray.
new hair that grows in is gray, and like if I let it like really go, like a majority of my top of my head and the side is
You
like
should do
gray.
it. Everybody's gray
No,
now.
honey. I will tell you this. I went brunette, because I was blonde for so long to cover the grays, but then my hair was just getting processed and like not, it was crunchy and just not healthy, and so that's why I went brunette.
Yeah.
And but there was like last month I was broke and I couldn't get that hair done that month, and it was like super growing, but I wasn't mad at it. I'm like,
No.
I kind of living for my gray, and like I was like, can I just pull a streak through and all this stuff? And my hairstylist was like, girl, no. Like, you are 32 years old. Like, you do not want to be gray
but
yet.
you could do like, is it lilac? Is that what everybody's doing right now? It's
yeah,
like that
but even
light
that,
purple?
like, it's going to damage my hair. I'm not into it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
But one day I'm going to have that Bride of Frankenstein streak. It's going to be epic.
Oh, you're going to get that.
It's going to be epic. But it was pretty. It's like sparkly, shiny gray. I like it.
I love that.
Yeah.
We need to talk about, well, before we get into Fair Abraham time, because that's going to be an event. Did you hear about the story? Now, it's not confirmed if it's fake or not, but it freaked me the fuck out. Halloween just happened, and there was a haunted house in like a neighborhood in Texas or something.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And
I went to that haunted hayride, by the way.
Awful.
I liked it.
Really?
Yeah. I had
Well,
fun.
yours didn't like break down and shit, probably.
No, it
There
didn't.
you go. Okay, so there's this haunted house in like kind of like a hillbilly area, like where people are kind of like,
Like
hey,
the hills
what's up?
have eyes.
Yeah. And these kids were going through it, and in one of the rooms in a bathtub was a teenage boy, and there was a crazy like homeless looking guy, big guy, just eating his arm.
No.
And the teenage boy screaming at the top
No.
of his lungs, and all the kids walking through it thought it was like part of the show, so they kept going.
No.
But then
no,
one
no,
kid
no, no.
noticed that when the guy was biting the arm,
No.
all the ligaments were coming out, and it was too real for like the shitty ass money that they had to make this
Please
haunted
no.
house. So then the kids started screaming, and then like somebody pulled in, a cop came, pulled a gun, shot the guy, and supposedly, and the kid died from bleeding. Supposedly, he was
What?
eaten alive in a haunted house.
What?
Now people are saying they think it's fake. I don't know. I feel like that could be real. It's my biggest fear. Is like
Oh.
a haunted house coming true.
My God.
Can you imagine? What would you do if you saw that?
I don't even know.
I mean, Snapchat it, obviously.
Well, obvi. But like, because then you're at this haunted house, so you don't know if it's real or not. Like, is this part of the show? And it's like, is this not? And like, but why was the kid just stuck in the bathtub? Why didn't he get up and out?
He was the guy was huge and holding him down and eating his arm.
Only his arm. You choose the arm to eat, sir? You're homeless. You probably haven't eaten in 3 weeks. You
I
choose the
know.
arm? At least suck on a dick or something.
Yeah, a little something a little meatier.
Ooh, I don't even know. What would you do? I would run.
God, that's hard because I think I'd stand and watch for a while because I'd be like, is this real? Is it not? I wouldn't like try to help him because I don't want to get my arm eaten. I mean, I don't know. So I guess I'd scream and say, somebody get in here. I don't know.
Ooh,
But also that would literally fuck me up forever.
forever.
Because every time I look at somebody's arm, I think about it.
And I would question reality everywhere I went.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
God.
Oh,
Good
God.
story.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Ow.
Well, speaking of scary,
Ow.
let's
I'm
get
gonna have nightmares
into
now.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's Fair Abraham time.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do. God made a mistake.
Oops.
Guys, we got a good one today.
Wait a second.
We got a good one today.
All I know is that people have just been now sharing nonstop Farrah news on my Twitter. And, like, I love it sometimes, but then I hate you most of the time. Because I'm like, fuck you, Shane Dawson. You have introduced Farrah Abraham now into my life.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I accept your apology.
Now, Farrah has gotten, finally, her third boob job done.
Okay.
It is finished. I have the picture.
Oh,
She posted it on Twitter.
Oh,
Would you like to see it?
I don't know.
You
You,
don't get
posted
to
on
see-
Twitter.
You don't get to see everything, but you see enough.
Oh, no. I
Okay,
don't know
here
if
we
I'm ready
go.
for this.
And you're going to give a full review now.
Girl, first of all, what is that orange is the new black jumpsuit that you're rocking? Second of all, they're lopsided.
Oh my God, they are.
And
Maybe it's the way she's. No, they're lopsided. Okay.
no, she knows. Well, I mean, she is like on a little bit of an angle. And then
She's on the dick, I think.
But that's got to be pre-surgery.
No, that's
She wouldn't
just
have
had it.
makeup on. She doesn't. Nobody looks like that after anesthesia. She would not still have the black markers on that shit. That's pre-surgery.
But that's what it is.
No, those markers would go away after a while. Because they have to iodine that shit and cut her open. Like,
Well, what happened was she probably had the surgery and then she probably got full makeup and then she probably had them draw like on her.
Yeah.
Like to make it look legit.
Ugh.
But I love that there's a wind machine in there. You can see it.
Oh, yeah. The fan is
It's
like
blowing.
on. She's like, Doc, cue the fan.
So do you think they look better?
Do you think the doctor took the picture? I mean, I guess I really didn't know what they looked like beforehand. I'm not like a Farrah Abraham tit enthusiast.
Yeah, I don't know much about her tits. I know about her asshole.
Yeah, I know about the Coke bottle and
Yeah.
the like rolling pin that can fit up there.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Remember that?
Which, by the way, we need to get another sex toy and play with it because that was so fun.
That
And
was pretty
also, I
epic.
should have brought it home with me. I don't know why I didn't.
You broke
Um,
it. That's why you did
That's
it.
right. I ripped it
You
in half.
ripped it in half.
But there was another piece of news that made me really laugh, even though it shouldn't because it's pretty offensive. So there's so Celebrity Big Brother did an episode of their after show where they walked around the public and they asked who, like they were asking random people, do you know who this is? And they showed a picture of Farrah Abraham. And they gave like 3 options. It was like reality star, teacher, and a famous transsexual. And which, by the way, is transsexual, is that a offensive word? Because I know
No.
transgendered. What does transsexual mean?
It is people, I believe, just more on the cross-dressing
Got it. Okay.
train.
So, which
But
is
if
her.
I'm wrong, I'm sorry and I apologize. But I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. There's so many fucking new terms these days.
So many. of them.
Transsexual, bisexual, bi-curious, curiosity central.
There's-
I don't even know.
Ooh, I love Curiosity Central. Ooh, that's our new website. Squarespace. No. Okay, so basically when they did this in public, like so many people said transsexual and everybody was laughing and the audience was laughing. So now somebody is suing and they say we're investigating whether potentially offensive comments in the program were justified by the context in which they were presented. So they're going through this whole lawsuit because people thought Farrah Abraham was transsexual.
Wow. Oh, like that's going to be defamation of your character, girl.
She's like, you can say whatever you want about me. Yes, I did butt sex on video. Yes, I had 10 boob jobs. Yes, I gave my daughter plastic surgery. I am not transsexual.
Right. Well, she hates the gays.
Well,
I think she's extremely homophobic.
okay, here's the thing.
Just based on her interaction with us. Not saying that, like, I follow this woman's, like, life story because I have better things to do. However, when she was
Yeah.
in this room with us and she was bringing up that, like, topic of, like, marriage and men and women or belong together.
We
like,
definitely cut some of it out. You guys didn't hear all of it because I felt really uncomfortable about it. But we all did.
mhm.
It was weird. Yeah, I think it is interesting that, you know, everybody calls me racist or offensive or this or that, but like I'm actually a good person and I'm just doing comedy. When you actually meet somebody who actually is
That's their agenda.
like kind of a bad person, it's very scary. It's like, oh
Mhm.
wow, people like this exist.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. And how come everybody's getting mad at me on Twitter when they should be getting mad at people like this? Like it's like a weird thing.
Well, I also think it's hard to differentiate between the two in terms of, like,
Me and Farrah.
well,
We are both transsexuals
obviously. And I know you get really offended by it, but
all the time.
but you know, if like let's say you tweet something out, like it's in black and white. There's no context there. There's no paralanguage where it comes from. So like, I don't think people necessarily know your comedic timing versus Farrah Abraham's comedic timing if she even has
it,
any.
yeah.
Exactly. But in terms of like, I think it could be easily misconstrued, I guess you could say, or put into the same box just from words and the way they're used, if that makes any sense.
Listen, either way, whether she's a bad person, whether she's a transsexual, whether she's homophobic, whether she is an alien, possibly, we still love her and we still talk about her every week. So she's doing her job right. And we are the Farrah Abraham Army.
Army, girl. Hoorah! Tell her I don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
Farrah Abraham is gold.
Sarah, oh, I got it. If it goes, and I saw her big hole.
And I saw her big hole.
And I shoved a Coke bottle in it.
And I showed a Coke bottle in it. 1,
Done.
2 Coke bottles. 1, 2 Coke bottles in your ass. Farrah.
Perfect. We are going to take a break. I'm going to go shove a Coke bottle in my ass and then probably pee. When we come back.
Before we take a break, really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just tell my friends and everybody, I've been working on this Christmas album with Danny Francesi, who's on a couple episodes ago. And one of our singles just got released on iTunes. So if you guys go check it out, it's called Young Santa. It's got a very like Biggie hip hop vibe. I'm the fucking chick in the background. It's dope. Buy it. Make it happen.
Yes. And also your YouTube channel. When does it launch?
November 6th.
November 6th. What's your YouTube channel?
It's just Jessie Buttafuoco.
All right, go subscribe. She's going to have all new videos starting November 6th, and it's amazing. I've seen sneak peeks. I'm very excited.
Ooh, you want to hear the
yes,
theme
play
song?
The theme song?
Can I pull it up for you?
Yeah.
It's a rough cut, but I'm excited.
Yeah,
I did it yesterday.
So this is her theme song for her web show, Live Your Life Queen.
I need to make sure I can get it.
Got a problem, holla at me, boo. I'm here to show you advice to give on how to live. Live your life, queen.
Yeah. It's like a little bit of like a Family Matters.
Yeah, that's what I went.
Raven.
I was like, I need
it.
like a Family Matters, Full House, That's So Raven, sass. Boom, catchy, throw a beat on it. Let's do this.
Yes, guys, go subscribe. I'm going to go, once again, shove a Coke bottle. She's going to shove a Pepsi bottle. We're going to have a competition. And then when we come back, Vine star Brittany Furlan. Have fun.
Bye. See you soon.
Why I look 100.
Me too, girl.
People are like, Brittany Furlan's 45. I'm like, well, 29, but close.
Pretty close. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yes, I am 45.
I'm an old ass bitch. You cunt.
I should just tell people I'm 60 so that they'll be
Right.
like, wow, you look really
That's
good.
what Beyonce does.
Does she?
On
much.
that note, hey guys,
Hey!
we're going to leave all of that in because that was amazing. I'm so excited you're here.
I'm
We're here with
excited to be
Brittany
here. Thanks,
Furlan, right?
guys.
That's
Yes.
how I say it.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah.
I fuck up every single person.
No,
thing.
please.
I still don't know how to say it.
If you did fuck
Nope.
it up, I'd still let you. I'd be like, yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Yeah, Brittany, we're here with Brittany Linguini. I'd be like, done. That's how they say it.
Take it easy over here.
You are our first, I think, right? Our first Vine star.
Oh,
Vine,
yeah.
Vine star, Viner
Oh
star.
my
Viner.
God,
Do you have
this
one of
is
those
big.
gliders?
No, dude.
God,
Thank
'cause I would
No,
punch you
I
in
think
the
they're
face. You're too
fucking
pretty.
so
You're 60. You can't ride a
stupid. I'm
glider.
60. I'd break my hip. You guys, come on. Let's be honest. I'd shit myself. It'd be horrible.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I had all these interesting questions laid out and all these things ready, and then I got hit with like the fucking avalanche of tweets last night.
Yeah.
Now I thought I was, and I might still be, the like most hated person on Twitter.
Yeah, you're up there.
Really?
You got the same reaction that I usually get.
Yeah.
Why do you get so many negative fucking tweets? What did you do?
Oh.
I know what I
did you
did.
do something?
Blackface. I already apologized.
I think it started a long time ago when I first started on Vine, I did a lot of character work, and it was like, when you do characters, you're doing all different races, all different cultures, and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I gotta be
And
equally offensive.
a bunch of people,
Mhm.
exactly. I mean, a bunch of people got really offended by that, and they still get offended. I mean, because I grew up friends with people of every race,
Yeah.
and so
Mhm.
it was never really an issue for us. Like, we all made fun of each other. They made fun of me for being white.
Right? Y'all ever
all-
seen In Living Color?
Yeah, like we all
Mhm.
made fun of each other equally, and it wasn't like about what color skin you were. It
Yeah.
wasn't about where you were from. It was just about because we're friends and we're gonna fucking tease each other.
Right.
And so when I got on Vine, I started doing Vines with like Simone and
Raven?
Batch and no Simone Shepherd.
Oh, I got
No, Simone Shepherd. She's my best friend, one of my best friends, and and people were like saying that like I was perpetuating racial stereotypes and things like that. And like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure like we were, but we were kidding. We weren't
Yeah.
trying to be like, this is serious.
Right.
We weren't like, this is how life is.
It's not a PSA for Black
no,
Lives Matter.
not at
No.
all. No, it wasn't like us getting on there trying to be serious. And like half the time it was like Simone's ideas too. And it was like, we're not like, it's not like, and they were like, oh, you like just put your black friend in your Vine and be racist. And it's like, no, dude, no, it's not like that at all. It's like we're just joking around. And
Right.
like, and plenty of my Vines, I make fun of myself like
Yeah.
90% of the time about like I'm
Yeah.
ugly. Like I make fun of myself,
Yeah.
call myself ugly. Like it's not about that. You know what I mean?
And like, how deep into it can you get in 6 seconds, Queen?
Dude, I know, really. Like, I mean,
People are
but people
so
get really
fucking
offended. They're
sensitive.
so sensitive. The world's gotten really PC. And it's like,
Mhm.
I mean, the thing that kind of frustrating for me is like, I mean, did you ever watch like Curb Your Enthusiasm? Like
Right.
they
Yeah.
make fun of that shit all the time. Did you watch the Chappelle show? He
Yeah.
makes fun of that
Did
shit
you wake
all
up
the
and live
time.
life
Like,
today?
Yeah, like
You
it's like
experienced it.
Even the show Friends, I was watching Friends the other day, and there was like so many offensive jokes that would never work anymore.
Not
I'm like,
anymore,
this is
yeah,
crazy. You can't say
yeah.
anything.
like if I watched an old episode of all that, and in one of the episodes,
I
she's
live.
like, yeah, I
I
loved
wanted to
all that.
be
All
on
that was the shit.
Lori Beth Denberg.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, bitch.
Right? Like, where are those people? I love them. But
Mm.
fucking, I watched an old episode of all that. that, and the one girl's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go kill myself now, like as a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
And I was like, that flew back
Right.
in the
Flew
day because
hard.
people didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
now,
Amanda
That's how I
Bynes,
learned how to
kidding.
try to kill myself.
exactly. No,
Mhm.
but no, it was actually kind of crazy because all of a sudden everyone was like, oh my god, like, you know, like people now are like, if you said that, people fucking flip the fuck
Freak out,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like nothing is a joke anymore. Apparently
No.
everything has to be just like, I mean,
No.
it's like, it was really funny because Tim DeLaGhetto said something really funny the other
Mm.
day. He's like, people are offended by everything. He's like, I can't even make fun of myself anymore because people who look like me get offended. And I thought that was hilarious
So
and
true.
also so true.
I
And it's
got
like,
into hot water with the fucking. But did I talk about this on the last podcast? I don't think I did.
when did this happen to you?
I got into hot water last
Every
week.
second of every day.
Every second. I've offended every nation, every type,
Yeah.
whatever.
Hilarious.
Um,
I've never heard anything bad about you. If that
Oh,
makes you feel any
thank
better.
you.
Yeah, I've only
I'm
heard nice
awful.
Have you been
things.
living under a rock?
My new book
Probably.
is called Human Trash.
It's
Um,
hilarious.
it's
Is that
my
what you
name.
decided?
I think so. Or it gets worse. I don't know. But so I got in trouble with a community I didn't know existed. I literally just tweeted while I was driving. There was 2 fucking kids on their bike in front of me, annoying me on the road. And I tweeted, why the fuck, like, I know it's legal, but like, why the fuck do people ride their bikes in the streets? I want to fucking kill myself or something. I got attacked by the bike
Oh
community.
yeah, they're
Uh-huh.
huge.
Like
community.
10 verified
Yeah.
biker accounts, like all the bikers, and I got death threats from all the bikers.
Oh my god, the
and they were
biker's like, I'm gonna run you over with my fucking bike.
Okay, have fun in your
Oh my
spandex.
God,
Good
like-
luck.
It was insane. And then I was like, I'm not going to apologize. This is a crazy. I get the blackface. I get homophobic, whatever. I get all that shit. But the bike community, I can't.
That's
Come on.
yeah.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
They definitely are a community, and they're like
Yeah.
a hardcore biking community,
Have you
like
been-
bicycling community.
Have you interacted?
I did a Vine a really long time ago where actually it was like a bunch of these kids riding their bikes. You know, like they were riding all right in front of my car, and I was-
Enough.
and like there were like 17 of them, and they were going so slow.
I used to do that as a kid. We
Yeah.
would like bound together
Exactly.
and like fuck
and
it up
these
in
were all
the
kids.
neighborhood.
These weren't like people that normally like know how like know traffic rules and things like that. And they
Right.
were going back and
Mhm.
forth between all the lanes. And so I made a Vine where I like was like, I'm gonna run you the fuck over. And the bike community freaked out about that. They're like, she's a fucking murderer. Get her off the road. I was
I'd be
like, okay, first of all, I was going 5 miles an hour. And not only
Yeah.
that, I was definitely not gonna kill them. I'm joking. You know what I mean?
Hello.
No,
Like,
but the one thing that scared me, the one tweet that I really did think about was one of the bike guys, like the big bike guys. He goes, oh, just wait until you accidentally sideswipe a biker and this tweet gets you put in jail.
oh
and I was
my
like, oh,
God.
fuck, is he right?
That's true. That can happen.
That's true.
That can
I
happen.
mean,
I'm just Ubering now.
I've
I'm like
had
too
so
scared.
many people threaten to kill me. I've had people
Mm.
like I get told to kill myself at least like 20
But
times
why?
a day.
I googled it and then I couldn't find anything.
You
so I
can't
was like,
find
I'll just ask
anything.
you.
I mean, because people are just mean. I mean, another thing I did that was offensive was in, I guess it was 2 years ago now. I did the daytime Emmys, and I was totally unprepared.
That was you.
I did the daytime Emmys.
That
yeah.
was you and
Lauren Elizabeth.
Yes.
Like red
and-
carpet
yeah,
interviews?
but basically the whole problem with that was that like I was taking it from like a Joan Rivers perspective, and I didn't realize that they wanted like Walter Cronkite fucking like real journalism,
legit.
and so I was like, holy shit! And they didn't give us our packets of who
Did they
everyone
not
was.
know
till-
who you were before going in though?
Ew, I don't know. They I don't know why they hired me for it. Anyway, I'm like, are you sure? Like, I didn't even. I was like, I don't even think I should do this. I even said that to my people before I did it. I was like, I don't think I should do this. I don't really watch soap operas. And they're like, no, just go have fun. They just want you to have fun. And I was like, okay. So I had fun, and then it turned into this horrible thing. Anyway, so I'm interviewing one of the guys. And my producer's giving me the wrap it up signal, and he keeps talking, and I was like, oh god, and we were all like flirting, joking around. And I was like, all right, well, let's get us away from you before we rape you, as a joke, because he was a really hot guy.
Yeah.
It was Ryan Peavy, if I'm saying his name correctly. He's very attractive, and I mean, he was laughing, and then even afterwards, before it even like whatever got all the shit that it got, he was like, I thought that was you're really funny, and like came up to me and was like, gave me a hug and was like, you're so funny. and
Let me know if you
da-da-da-da.
want to rate me later.
Yeah,
Here's my number.
exactly. Like he was
Yeah.
definitely not
I'm
offended
willing.
by
It's
it.
fine.
But
Yeah.
you know how
No
people
means
are
yes.
these days about like, you know, because if I was a man and I said that to a woman.
Oh, different story.
But I'm not a man.
No.
And I didn't say that to a woman. And if you like look at the connotation of me saying it, it's not like, yeah, you better get away or I'm gonna rape you.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you know, like I didn't have like a fucking gun and a
Right.
knife. Like I was just like, oh, you better get away from us before we rape you.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here. Like it was me trying to just being like, get the fuck off
Because
the camera.
I would sit on that face.
Yeah, he was hot as fuck.
Mhm.
I was like, you know, I'm not really kidding about you're really hot. You know, I
Right.
wouldn't rape you. do. Obviously, I couldn't physically. I'm 100 fucking pounds. You're like
Girl,
a grown
they make
man.
drugs for that. They make drugs for
I
that.
know, but seriously, so people got really upset about that. That's what really put me, like, people fucking hated me for that.
So dumb.
Then the thing that sucks is there was another girl there there's 4 of us hosting, and one of the other girls had brown hair, and I forget her name. She's a YouTuber, and she said something really offensive.
I remember
and
that.
I got blamed for it. She said because they thought we were the same person, so
Yeah.
a bunch of articles misquoted and said I said it. So then all these people are hating me for something that I didn't
Wait,
fucking
what'd she
say.
say?
She's a fucking. I mean, I don't even want to say.
Wait, is this the
She
Lauren
was
Elizabeth?
No, the Lauren Elizabeth's great. It was another girl,
Okay.
brown-haired girl. I don't know her name. She was whatever. Lauren's great, and who else did it with me? Megan Ranks did it with me. She's great. The other girl was like, "Fuck."
Wait, who's it? Just Google.
I don't even want to know. Anyway, this other brown-haired chick, she's
Okay.
fucking. She was like, she said the most dumb thing I've ever heard in my life. She literally, a black guy comes up to her.
Oh my god. Oh
One of
my
these
god.
black daytime soap
Oh
opera
my
stars, and
God.
she goes, "How does it feel to be a black man on daytime television?"
What?
She said that to him, and I got blamed for that
Oh,
fucking
wow.
shit. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I
Oh.
would never say that to someone." Like,
Oh.
I'm like,
Yeah.
not like I'm fucking. Are you insane? Like, I grew up in Philadelphia. Like, that's
Hello.
like, like I'm not a fucking idiot.
Did he
like,
answer?
I think he was shocked and appalled. I mean, I would have been. Like,
Oh
that's
my
like a horrible, like,
God.
that's the really fucked up thing. But I got more heat for the rape joke than she technically got. But I got blamed for both of it, so it doesn't even matter. I got all the heat. I got all the heat. So
Oh.
people, because of those things and because people think my vines are racially charged, I get a lot of hate, which sucks because people who know me in person are like, and people who have hated me that meet me in public and maybe one of their friends like me
Yeah.
and then they stand there while I'm talking to their friend, they're like, "Oh, actually, you're like not that bad." It's
Yeah.
you know, it's
you
like
get that a lot.
I
feel
get
like.
that every day.
Once
Everybody
they-
loves me.
Once
I
they,
don't
oh,
hate
hilarious.
it.
She's like, "I don't deal with this.
Sorry.
I'm fucking totally loved." But no, it's very hard for me because I'm not like a fighter, and I'm not like
Yeah.
a person that likes to, I don't know. And I make jokes, and people take the jokes too seriously, and it's like, oh my God.
Enough.
I
So-
did like a Victoria's Secret fashion show joke where I was like, I get why all the Victoria's Secret models are angels. It's because they're dead from being too skinny. But that was like my way of saying that they need to fucking get a little heavier
Yeah.
women, but I guess it was misread and people were like, "Fuck you, you're an asshole." Da da da.
Skinny
Meanwhile,
shame.
I used to be skinny shaming. Meanwhile, I had anorexia horribly
Yeah.
when I was younger, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, I'm the most like that's not
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying
Right.
that why are these girls like so skinny? It's bad for girls who are looking up to these women. Like, they need to put a little meat on their bones." So it just got totally misconstrued. Like, my whole life is basically me just getting misconstrued and misinterpreted.
That's a
It's
good
just
life.
Really,
Well, just so
yeah.
you know, the same way you said about me, where you're like, I've never heard anything bad about you. I have known about you, been watching you for
Yeah.
a couple of years now, whatever. I've never heard anything bad about
Wow, but
So-
then
I
you
didn't know who
tweeted.
you
Then
were
you
until
tweeted,
today.
and you were like, "What the
you. Well,
fuck?"
it
Yeah,
was so intriguing to me because
yeah, it went crazy. They go crazy
people hate me so much. I get so much hate, and I don't really see it happen that often with other YouTubers. Like, everybody loves everybody, but
Yeah.
everybody hates me. So then when I saw it happen with you, I'm like, I feel a connection.
Yeah, no, I know. And you know what's funny? I never heard anything bad about you
I love
either.
that.
Maybe it's just like we hear about it ourselves. But no, I know a lot of
Yeah.
people do hate me. Like anytime, like, no, I do. Because anytime like MTV or like VH1 or like whatever will shout me out, I'll just get like a ton of comments of people being like, "Trash, garbage, somebody take out the trash." Like, didn't know my trash could make it on TV. Like,
Oh
just
my
horrible stuff. Like,
God.
I'm like, oh, maybe I should be a trash bag for Halloween and
There
just
you
go as
go.
myself, since everyone seems to think I'm trash.
Wait, but
That's
do
it.
people? You should have done. I had somebody on my channel did this like a joke, but for somebody else. But you totally should have done a Vine where you said like, the Brittany Halloween costume. Or whatever,
Yeah.
and then just put on a trash.
I should still.
You still
do
got
it.
time.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
2
Since everyone
days.
thinks I'm trash, I'm just gonna go as trash for Halloween.
That's all different kinds of trash. Paper bags,
seriously,
plastic bags,
seriously.
tins,
Yeah.
Seriously.
trucks. You got
That's
options.
like everyone's favorite word too. Trash. Like
I
just
love it.
trash.
I like to get trashed.
that. I love you. You're hilarious. She's texting. Was she the one texting me about wine? She's like, "I got wine for you." I was like, "Oh my God, I can't even drink. I'm on medication."
That's it.
It's hilarious. Like,
That's it.
I love this
But
girl.
people
You
in
can
Hollywood.
drink on medication.
I can drink on medication. I just have to be really careful.
You shouldn't, but I do.
Wait, what? What?
She's super fucked up right now. I love it. She's shooting heroin. We're like, okay, all right, let's just keep doing the podcast. It's amazing.
Put it in
Wait,
between my toes.
So Hollywood though, like, doesn't. That's the best part is that Hollywood doesn't know that people think we're trash bags. Which
Well,
is great.
hopefully not.
Hopefully. I don't think they do.
I mean, I don't know. I've been going on a lot of auditions, and I think I've been doing a good job, but I haven't been booking. So
Oh,
we'll see.
they
I don't
Google
know.
you.
We'll see.
They're
Maybe
like,
they're
"Trash."
Googling me. They're like, we cannot have this.
Affect them?
We cannot have this trash bag on Screen Queens. There's no way.
Right.
Unless we have her play trash. Like we don't have any scripted roles for a trash can on this
That's
episode.
so interesting you bring that up because like I've heard of people like employers, going on people's Facebooks or Googling like potential applicants and stuff, but I never actually even like thought of it that it would affect actors or people in the entertainment industry
absolutely.
in terms of like being casted and like that's interesting. I never
didn't
even
book
thought
a
of it
Disney
that way.
Channel thing when I was like 18 because I was just starting YouTube and I got really close to booking this stupid Disney Channel show and I was like, this is going to change my life.
Yeah,
I grew my hair out. I was
You
so
just bought like
excited.
10 pairs of mouse ears. You were like,
Yes,
this is
I was
it.
ready.
It's like who's the leader of the
Yeah.
club?
And then they
Hilarious.
Googled it and they saw like one video where I was like, playing a Shanae or whatever the fuck it was. And I didn't get it. It was really sad.
Oh.
But fuck it.
Wow.
Wait, you, by the way, I saw you in a fucking, I didn't see the movie, but I support it. I'll buy it.
Hilarious.
On iTunes.
Thanks.
In the trailer for the fucking Zac Efron movie.
Yeah, I was in that because Max Joseph, who directed it, is awesome, and he like has been a friend of mine since I started
What?
Vine. He became like a really big fan of mine
Oh
and
my
like
God.
loved me and like put me in the movie. I mean, I still had to audition for it, but he was the one that.
How
was
is
the
Zac
director.
Efron? Tell me everything.
Wait,
about
I don't
Amazing.
I
care
love
about Zac
him.
Efron.
I do, and
We're
I
talking
want to
about
marry him.
Max from Catfish.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to Zac Efron.
Yeah, Max
No.
is great.
Max
Tell me
is
everything.
cute, but Zac
How did
Efron
you
is
meet? How did you
everything.
meet Matt? How did you meet Max?
I've met so many people just because of Vine. Like, I like when I first started Vining, I had like a bunch of celebrities. I don't even want to name drop, but I've had so many celebrities.
No,
I mean,
do
let
it.
me just go ahead and
Drop all of
No,
it.
I
I don't have
I'll
any.
tell
Can you give
it's
us
hilarious. I'll
clues?
tell you, Max Joseph. First of all, him
Okay.
and Neve from Catfish basically reached out to me and were like, "You're so awesome. We want to meet with you." And then I got to know them, and they're both such great, amazing, really creative guys.
Cool.
And then became friends with them. And then Max was like, when he got the movie, he was like, I really want you to be in it. And I was
Okay.
like, holy shit, yes, amazing.
Did you have to suck any dick to get
No, first time in my life.
Nice.
That's right, because I'm horrible at sucking dick. That's probably why I haven't gotten any parts.
there? Well, you're too busy being in the trash bag.
Right, exactly.
You need to be a garbage disposal.
I need to be
Really
exactly,
good.
exactly. So basically, he would just. I auditioned for it. I got it, and it was great. It's like been a huge thing. It was great. I had like maybe 10 lines.
That's
but
all right.
Not even. But it was fun. And it was great. And I shot for like 3 days. They cut most of it out because it didn't really go with the storyline. But it was still like fucking awesome
Yeah.
and such a great experience. And like I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is gonna change my life. And then like crickets for the last like 6 months. I'm
Yeah.
just like, all right, I guess I could keep
Yeah,
making
that
mine.
was, it was a
Okay.
weird.
Yeah.
It was weird because when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh wow, this movie's gonna be huge" because it was like Zac Efron and
Yeah,
the dubstep
that's
and all
what
that
I
shit.
thought too.
And
And
they-
Wes Bentley
What
and
movie? High School
Emily
Musical?
Ratajkowski. Yeah, I know, right? But no,
Mhm.
it's called We Are Your Friends.
Yeah,
Mm.
they were promoting it
Yeah.
everywhere. I don't.
Is that the frat boy one?
No, it's
Matthew
about
Perry?
a DJ one.
I
He's
don't
a
understand
DJ.
why it didn't.
I think because even they relied mostly on the social media from promotion, and I think
Mm.
people just. It just didn't do well. I think the people that went to go see it were just like it was a very particular audience, like the whole like music dubstep crowd. Like I think that they're like very particular, and if it's not like completely authentic, then they're gonna like turn their back on it.
They're
type
gonna
thing, you know what
step.
I mean, like
They're
if the
gonna, like,
bikers did a
dubstep
movie
outta
and it
there.
wasn't like a biker authentic movie, like
Right.
the bikers would flip the fuck out. Basically, the dubstep people I think were like, "Fuck this trash!" Like it's not right.
Let's
it's
go to
not
the rave.
Yeah, they were like, "This isn't correct." Like they were like, "This isn't the correct
Your
dubstep."
Big pentameter is like way off.
Yeah, they were very not happy.
So to
with
get to
it.
Jess's question, how is Zac Efron?
Yes, please.
So kind and lovely and an amazingly nice human being.
What is it
He's
like to be
really
around
great.
a movie star? What does it feel like? Is it
I don't know. It feels normal to me because I guess because I don't like for some reason I have like a weird like thing about life where I'm like, oh, like I never like look at anybody better than anybody else. I kind of like feel like we're all the same. I don't really get nervous. I think the only person I'd probably get nervous around would be like Johnny Depp because he's like my ultimate crush. But I think everyone else has just been like I met Robert De Niro, Michael Douglas, like Morgan Freeman, fucking, just everyone.
Damn,
just
I
drop,
know.
drop.
But
Boom.
those aren't the people that complimented me on my vines, by the way. They had no idea what
That
vine
would be
was.
amazing.
But I know, right?
though.
That'd be
Morgan
Robert De
Freeman.
Niro
I
being
love
like, "I
your
love your vines." No, he was not interested in buying it. He was like, "What the fuck are you
just
doing?
cost
What
me
the fuck is this shit?"
$6,000.
Yeah, no, I had to go promote a movie for them, and they were just like, "What is this? You're an internet person. We don't know what
We
this
don't
is.
get
Whatever.
it."
You're good looking. Just talk to us and whatever." So, no, but they were great. But I don't know. I don't really get. I don't get nervous. I don't know. I guess I just.
But how do other people get? Because I feel I've
Other
never
people freak
get
the fuck.
weird, right?
I could even tell just because like some of the extras like that were there were just like you could see some of them just like, oh my god, like,
Convulsing.
gotta stare. You could like they wanted to stand near Zach and like want to get closer and things like that. I don't blame them. It's exciting for people especially if that's like someone that you've been like obsessed with for a while. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Does he act like super overly down to earth?
No, he was just like totally normal. Like he was just like he like went up to me, introduced himself. He's like he didn't like he was so nice. He literally like we did the scene together, and he came up and he's like, "Hey, I'm Zach," and he was just like super friendly, and he's like, "How are you?" He's like, "What are you doing today?" Da-da-da. Like totally normal, not like super down to earth where he was just like, "Yeah," but he was just like a normal, like it was like me talking to you, like just
Love
super
that.
nice, chill.
That makes me so happy,
Yeah.
Zac Efron. There's a god.
You
Very
really, that's
sweet.
Such
He's
an
very
interesting.
sweet,
I never
yeah.
thought you'd be a big Zac Efron fan.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't think that
live-
looking at you either.
I know.
I was just saying.
I feel
I
like
live
Cuba
for
Gooding
Zac Efron.
Jr.
Is he your favorite? Like, is he out of everyone? He's your favorite?
I don't even like you. I don't have like favorite
Yeah,
favorites,
yeah,
but there's
yeah.
just something about him. Ever since he like stepped on the scene, just we're all in this together, living lives.
I
High
love
School
that.
Musical 1, 2, and 3. And I don't know. I think he's funny and
Yeah.
he's pretty, and
Yeah.
I just want to be his friend.
He just has really good energy. Like,
Yeah.
he's one of those people that, like, there's some people that I meet, like, also, oh God, now I feel like such a loser.
Do it. Keep dropping.
You've already
I
We're
don't
started.
catching
wanna, I
all
don't want
of
to be that
them.
person.
Do
You're
it.
not.
But I guess I mean, like Channing Tatum. I met
Yeah.
him. For,
He is a
He
sexy
dresses like
beast.
a gay magician. I
He-
saw him.
Oh
I
my
saw him at UTA at this agency, and he walked in with like this crazy hat and this vest and everything, clown shoes, and I started laughing. And
Did
then
he come from something? Was
No.
he?
Or was he
shooting
auditioning
And then he just-
for a role?
he
as
looked
a
at me like
clown?
I know I'm dressed like a gay magician. I was just like, yes,
Yes.
get it.
Then he
get
pulled
it.
a rabbit out of his hat and gave you a finger. He was like, "Fuck you."
Yes.
Straight up
I'm
water
Channing
in the
Tatum.
nose.
Then he did like a sick dance move.
It
and,
made
like,
me
peaced
love
out.
him.
No,
Okay.
he's amazing. And the funniest thing was I was expecting him to be like really stuck up. He's the nicest person.
Mhm.
Like everyone that I've expected to be really stuck up has been so kind and just so cool and normal and just,
Has
just
anybody been
awesome.
an asshole that you were like, what?
Oh, good one.
And you don't have to give a name, but we'll
Oh,
guess.
God,
Yes.
no, I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, I've met people that are assholes. You know who's mostly assholes? Popular YouTubers.
Yes. Oh my God, let's
Really?
talk about that.
I have had so
Let's
many
go.
YouTubers
Feel the
be
tea,
so
feel the
mean to
tea.
me for no reason. That's another thing. There's like two really big girl YouTubers who like ganged up on me, and that's why
Okay.
I think a bunch of people hate me.
Give
But,
me a
I don't
hint.
even want to drop their names because it's not worth
Well,
it to
is
me.
there like a thing
I don't
between
even know them.
Viners
I've never
and
met them.
YouTubers? Like, is there like
I
a
mean,
territorial thing
I
happening?
don't
Because
know.
we
I
obviously
don't
bridge the
care.
gap.
I don't care. I love, there's a lot of YouTubers I love. I love Jenna. I love Grace. I love, Hannah
So
Hart.
those
I
aren't
love.
them.
So
Take
those
notes,
aren't
those
them.
aren't
I
them.
love Mamrie Hart.
Okay.
I love. I think they're all so funny. Who else is really
Two
great?
girls.
There's-
Two girls.
New on the scene or old school?
I don't even know because I'm not. I
Young?
don't watch YouTube.
Or looks old.
They're young. I don't want to say I don't want to say who they are.
I
'Cause
think
don't,
I know
don't
who
like
it
shit
is.
talking.
No,
I'm not
no,
a shit
no.
talker.
Oh, I
don't-
am.
Oh, we are. Okay. After the show.
You're like, we're gonna talk shit on it. We're gonna tell everyone.
We're gonna find out
later
who
when
it
you
is.
tell us.
No.
I
but
bet you
bas-
it was Tyler Oakley.
No,
That's
he
a
was.
boy.
He
I'm
was
just
nice to
fucking
me.
with
Yeah,
you. I'm
he
just
was
throwing
nice
out
to me.
names.
He's nice, and he's like, if he doesn't like somebody, he's like good at being. I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
Rebecca Black.
Oh, is she the Friday girl?
Uh-huh.
No, it's not her. Did she become a YouTuber after the
Yeah,
Friday
I
thing?
think
She
so.
just came out with her internet reality show, Life After Friday. Check it out.
No,
It's
I
from
binged
Saturday.
it last
You're
night.
You're kidding
No
me.
way.
She cries in it. What talking to her mom? It's good.
Wow, it's like Shawshank Redemption. It's like not
yes.
even like it's like "Dun-dun."
Mixed with
straight
Ashley
up.
Simpson
It's
show. It's a really good
amazing.
combo.
Is it called Saturday?
They got Danny Elfman
That
to
would be
score
much
it. It's just like really deep and like we're like, whoa, Rebecca Black taking things to new levels. My God, that's
Um,
crazy. No, you know
Where
what?
do you meet
I
YouTubers?
don't-
We'll
Is it
respect
like-
I
your
don't.
wishes,
Here's the
Brittany.
thing.
We'll
I've never met
respect
these
them.
girls, and they talk shit on me. How can you talk shit on someone you've never met? I mean, I guess the
Oh,
internet.
it's
has
Oh,
no
all
problem
day, every
doing
day.
that. yeah, the internet has no problem doing that. I
Here's
never
the deal.
met them
I
my
will
whole
talk
life.
this shit all day just because I'm an opinionated person.
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
people
I
do
leave.
things,
She
I
talks
call
shit on
you
me.
out.
I leave for 2 seconds. She's like, "Fuck that bitch."
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
okay.
do
Go to the
that with you
bathroom.
because I like you and you're
Hilarious,
real and I can
Oh,
pick up
thanks.
on that.
Thanks, man.
But like if I see something, like I say something and like I own it. And yes, I'm offensive and people can hate me for it. But at the same time, like stop being a fucking idiot and I
Yeah.
won't have to call you out on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's-
if I
yeah.
talk shit before going into a situation and then later I realize, ooh, that was a little hasty of shit talking because I like this person,
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I'll be
Yeah.
accountable. I'll be like, yo, sorry for talking shit, but you're cool now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
it sucks. It sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks when people don't know you and they and they talk shit on you because it's like
Story
the
of
worst.
my life.
Yeah, it's the
That's why I
worst.
peed
How
in
are
bed
Viners?
when I was
Really
What are
12.
sad.
Viners like? I've only met. Okay, so I've met you. I did this internet movie thingy recently, and Christian Del Grosso.
Oh, Christian.
He's really nice.
He's great. Yeah, he's
So,
one
like,
of my good
he
friends.
was
Christian
nice,
Del Grosso. Yeah, he's
and then
great.
the girl Amanda.
Cerny?
Yes,
Yeah,
she was
she's
nice.
sweet,
So
yeah.
you guys were the only Viners I've ever met,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
have all been nice.
Yeah,
There's this like one little girl that I'm obsessed with. I want to say her
On
name is
Vine.
like
Does she
Eva,
have the disease where
Ava.
she looks 80 but she's 6?
No, unless she
Adelia,
does.
she's good. Keep going.
I don't know. It's like some little like 4-year-old or something.
Oh, like
And
the little
what's
girl
her
who has a
name?
mom and her
Yeah.
mom. Oh, I forget her name. It's
she's
Ava
a-
something. You're right, Ava something. She's
this
very
little child
cute. Yeah,
is like the most hilarious thing
she's
I've ever
really
seen.
cute. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
I've
forever.
I've only seen a few Vines. I've seen your Vines. I've
God, I'm so
seen.
sorry.
I saw the Nash Greer homophobic one. Loved it. And then I saw seen the serial one. A twerking dog, and then
So you've watched all the highbrow, obviously.
go.
all
The
highbrow
all the
vines,
top
yeah,
tier Vines.
all the quality vines, obviously.
So I have a couple questions about Vine because
Yes.
I understand it, but I'm trying to figure out some things about it. I was trying to talk to Christian about this, and he could not explain it. So okay, number
Who's
one,
Christian?
he's
Christian
a big
Delgrasso.
Viner.
You would love
Oh.
him, actually. He's very funny.
We should have him
Okay.
on.
He's one of my
Yeah.
good friends, and he is so funny, you guys. His
Yeah.
vines are like one of my favorite vines. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Solid.
It just depends on your humor, right?
My problem with him, I got very mad at him because, I love doing character work. So, like, when he showed me one, he's like, he's like, I know you don't think it's funny, but tell me what you think, be honest. And it was a video of him in a wig, and he's like, I'm cooking dinner. And then it was him being like, I'm eating it. And then it was him again being like, I don't like it.
That's
and it was
hilarious.
like, when your parents cook, whatever. So then I asked him, I said, I don't know who these people are. He's like, well, that's my mom, my dad, and me. And I'm like, but your dad is, put on glasses, put a
Yeah.
tie on
Yeah.
for fuck's sake. Make me know who dad is.
Give me a
like,
ring
I got so mad at him, and he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no,
Oh
just
my
like, look
God.
it up on YouTube.
Yeah,
Look up character work.
Do more.
It's very angry.
Yeah.
No,
it's
but he
funny.
was explaining to me, and the couple things I didn't understand. Number one,
I remember that Vine, actually, and I remember thinking, I was like, he should have done more for the dad. I do remember.
Yeah.
Like, I do. But he's very funny, but I do remember, I'm like, could you just, like, put a mustache on or something?
Come
Like, some of the Viners were just, like, lazy. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
you know.
Like, that's why we do the 6 seconds. It's like, well,
fuck
it's only
yeah.
6 seconds.
It's hard though.
It is hard.
Doing a joke in 6
Yeah,
seconds
it
and like
is.
actually making
And
it
I'm
funny
just
is fucking
getting,
hard.
I'm just getting worse at it because I've been like so depressed. So I'm like, I'm trying to be funny when I'm like depressed, and that's like the
No,
worst
that's
Why
better.
are you so
combination.
depressed?
Oh, just
life. It's pointless.
I
It's called
feel you on
life.
that.
My
It's called
therapist told
being
me,
human.
not kidding, that life is
Yeah.
pointless. I said, I just can't shake this feeling that like life is meaningless. And she goes, it is.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
great.
like, oh, great.
Yeah. Then she
Where
hands
do
you
I-
like a Valium prescription. She's like, here, just take all these tonight. Just take the whole thing. So like, leave me all your money.
Okay, so Vine. So
Vine.
one thing I noticed as I was scrolling through the past couple of years, every single Vine, I don't think yours as much, Christian's definitely, but most of them have the fucking crying face like 12 times in
Oh
the caption.
gosh.
What is that? Is that supposed to be like?
It's supposed to be like them
This is
telling
the
you how
funniest thing
funny it
ever.
is. I did that one time because my dog, when I have a puppy, dachshund. Well, she's a year old now, but she still pisses on the rug, so she's a puppy to me.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be a puppy for 6 more years, so she stops shitting on the rug. Anyway, when I first got her, she has this weird obsession where if I open my mouth, she tries to stick her whole head in my mouth. And I was like laying on the bed, and I was like, ah, and she went, oh, and like stuck her head, and I was like, ah. But it was so funny that when I was like, I can't believe this just fucking happened. I put like 72 of those crying faces because I actually was physically like laughing that
Yeah.
hard.
Right.
It's the only time I've ever done it.
I get
but
it,
people
yeah.
but people do it because they're like, oh, this is so funny. You should think this is so
Is there like a
funny.
scale of emojis?
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
120 is
my
funny.
boyfriend wants to kill me for. I use so many emojis because my boyfriend's really funny and he'll text me funny shit and then I'll put like 72 emojis and he's like, I can't date you anymore. It's like this
Is
is
he
gonna
into
end.
the Vine stuff or no?
No, God.
He's, like, out of that world.
He is not. No, he's in the real Hollywood.
Real world.
Yeah, he's in the real business.
Ooh.
I'm surprised he dates me, to be honest. Because
How long has this been going on?
We've been dating 7 months, but I've known him for a really long
Okay.
time. Yeah. But I mean, like, and I'm
Alright.
trying. And the thing is, it's hard for me. Is I didn't like. I was an actor, struggling actor before Vine. Then I did Vine for fun, and then it turned into like me
Popping
being
off.
like a Vine person, which is so hard for me because I'm like, ugh, like I did theater and like I did real, like and then it's like now you're known as like a
I
Vine
did
star.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, I did fucking Hamlet.
should
Like,
do
guys,
6
this is
second
very hard for
Shakespeare.
me.
That's
like,
a common thing I've heard with every Vine
Yeah.
person who I've heard in interviews or
I
I've
get
met.
very
They all
stigmatized.
hate Vine and they hate like calling themselves. That happened with YouTube in the first few years. I felt the same way, and then
Yeah.
I finally was like, okay, I'll kind of embrace it. But like,
Yeah.
okay, so you started acting,
Yeah.
you weren't getting roles,
Nope.
you made the Vine. So I
Yeah.
did the same thing with YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not getting anything. Suicidal gay teenager, like they already have that. So then I kept getting called in for it, and they're like, you're too funny to be suicidal. So then,
you're like, but no, really, I want to kill
You're
myself.
like,
No, but
can
I
I show
actually
you my
do.
skin flaps?
I'll
Yeah.
show you my extra skin.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm wearing my mom's bathing suit for Christ's sake.
that's hilarious.
that's a real story. So.
It's got really dark in
He
here.
used to wear him as Spanx.
Oh my
Long
god.
story. I lost 200 pounds. I had a lot of extra skin.
God
It's gone.
bless you.
Cut it off. I
God
cut it off.
bless you.
YouTube money. Cut it off.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so Vine. So you're in a weird place right now where I think I can feel it with
Yeah.
YouTube, where you're ready to move on. You can't move on because Vine is what's getting you the opportunities. So if
Yeah.
you leave it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But you kind of hate doing it.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I might just get to this point where I just stop vining. I'm so
No.
close to the point where I just want to stop because I just don't like well, first of all, people on Vine are very mean. The supportive community has left Vine. It should
Really?
literally just be called hate the app because everything
Wow.
you post, even if you post something funny,
Someone
people will
finds something
hate
bad
on
about it.
Yeah, it's just like really negative. The energy is very bad.
Well,
and-
I was
and-
always raised, if it doesn't feel right in your gut, then don't do it.
yeah, and it's
And if
kind of
that's
the
how
point
you're
with
getting
me where
there.
I'm just kind of like I just like I'd rather just I'm gonna start making my own things and
Good.
doing real stuff. I just don't want to. I don't want to be like I don't really want to do like you. I don't want to do YouTube. I'm not
Yeah.
like a lot of the other Viners are doing YouTube and things like that. I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable on the internet because I think I get like all the judgment is. It sucks. It's really
Yeah.
hard, especially when you don't mean to be interpreted in such a way. And, then
And
people
even so, like
interpret it
you
in
said,
such a
you
way.
had anorexia and all that stuff, and I
Yeah.
battled that too. And
Yeah.
it's just like you're susceptible to people's judgment, and then
Very
you
much
overcome
so,
it,
yeah.
and now you're this strong, fierce, fucking fabulous woman.
Yeah.
But then just still even to hear that every day,
Yeah.
it's
So-
just kinda
Yeah.
like
YouTube.
You
So
know?
is YouTube something where it's like you don't want to do it because of the negativity, or you don't want to do it because you're just not interested in it?
I just want to be what I want to do. What I really came to do was just doing
Acting.
movies and TV and things like that. And like people are, it's funny because I'll talk to my friends who are actors and they'll be like, "What are you doing? Like you already have so much exposure.
I'm
like,
paying
you
my
should
bills,
Yeah,
motherfucker."
exactly. They're like, they're like, why would you ever want to do movies and TV? You already are making
Yeah.
a living doing. You've won. You're doing it. It's so easy for you to make money and have this life. But it's like it never was about money for me.
No.
It was about really doing art and like really making things I love. And like every time I put up a Vine, a little part of me I feel like dies
Yeah.
a little bit because I'm like,
Mm.
fuck, this is not who I really am. It's like very hard for me. So
We've talked about a lot of stuff today, and I feel like
Yeah,
now it's
Jesus.
time
We
can
got
have
real.
some fun.
yay!
You wanna have fun?
I want to
Play
have fun.
A game.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
like, we got like so dark.
No,
We're like
I love
anorexia, depression,
No.
Vine hate.
Yeah, man. So much good
Sorry,
stuff.
but yeah, let's play a
Bulimia is
game.
my go-to.
All right, we're playing a
Okay,
game
okay.
here, and because of the 1 6-second video I watched of you,
Oh my
today,
god! Oh great! Oh
and you
fuck.
had some pipes on you, my love.
Oh,
You
Yes.
can sing.
yeah.
So the name of the game is Scat It.
Oh, my favorite.
Scat it. What is that?
Oh, you just wait. The object of the game is to correctly guess as many songs as possible within 1 minute.
Oh shit.
Each player takes turns picking cards from the pile without looking at it and then shows it to the other players in the room. The other players will then have to provide clues of what is on the card by scatting them. You know what scatting is?
Yeah,
like
but
zoobadap-dap-dee. You're going to be so good
Okay,
at this. I
I'm
can't
horrible
fucking
at
wait.
this.
We're going to harmonize. It's going to be everything.
Horrible.
And then after each correct guess, or you can pass, players then pick another card from the pile and you continue until a minute is up. And the
Oh
more
my gosh.
guesses you get is the better.
Wow. All right.
Yeah?
This is interesting.
Yes, it is. So,
Okay.
and also because it can be a little confusing, like let's say Shane is picking the cards.
Yeah.
You and I work together to get him to guess what is
I'm
on
gonna
here.
eat some chocolate really quick. 'Cause I have low blood sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, no, do it. Do
I'm
it.
like a secret. I like literally carry so much chocolate
Wait,
in my
what
purse.
is it? Is it like
You
actual
got the
chocolate?
diabetes?
No, I just keep like. I don't know what is wrong with me.
Ooh, the
I
Crunch Bar.
literally have like this weird thing where like out of nowhere I'll be like totally fine and then I'll be like I'm gonna pass out. Like,
Oh my god!
Is
I
that
saw.
weird?
Speaking
Ooh.
of Vine and
I wish you
chocolate,
passed out right now.
this
Because
is-
no, I know
It'd
you
be
guys
cute.
just like start playing with
just
my
got
nipples.
gold.
You guys were describing her nipples on the podcast.
I'd be like, she
They're
needs to get out of
round,
here
yeah.
before I rape her.
Oh my god!
Um,
Oh shit! Be careful with that. Be careful with the rape jokes.
No, speaking of chocolate and Vine, I just saw the best video I've ever seen in my entire
What?
life. It's Nash Greer,
Mm-hmm.
on like Good Day New York or something, and he's explaining Vine and like the craft and like storytelling. It was
Hilarious.
everything. But he like out of nowhere, they're like, "So Nash, tell us you really like M&Ms." And,
Oh my God.
and it went into the worst product placement.
No,
He's
they
like,
didn't really say that.
yeah, and he goes, "Yeah, no, like like M&Ms are pretty chill, and like
No.
and like." I saw a lot of people tweeting like, "Damn, I wish they had crispy M&Ms again. I wish
He
they bring
didn't
that back."
say M&Ms are chill.
Yeah, and then I was
They're
like,
so chill.
I was like, man,
Wow.
I wish they had crispy M&Ms again. So then I started tweeting at M&Ms, and then like M&Ms is like, you know what, Nash, you're right. We should have crispy M&Ms again. So now I'm going around the country and I'm passing out M&Ms. It was
No.
so good.
But it was so planned.
I mean, and then
Oh
out of
my
nowhere they
gosh.
just pulled out the M&Ms.
Yeah.
And then Nash turned into an M&M, and they were like,
Right.
"Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!" Hilarious. He's turned into a fucking...
Ooh, girl, all you needed was that crunch bar, and then she's like,
I know.
"What?"
You guys, I was having mini heart palpitations. I was like, all right, well, I'm about to pass out in front of these two. They thought I was
Oh
cool.
my
Then I
God.
passed out. They're like, well, she's a weirdo.
Bitch can't hang.
She cannot
I
hang.
used, to
Sorry.
I used to pass out all the time.
Did you? What is it like? I've never
I did
actually
as a
passed
kid.
out.
Oh, I still do sometimes. If I do
It's
a
weird
lot
to
of
wake up and just be like, "What?"
artificial sweeteners, I pass out. But
Really?
yeah,
You
yeah.
actually passed out? Is it so scary?
I used to pass out at least once a week, and it's
What?
really scary.
What happens?
I start to feel the same way you probably felt, like a
Yeah.
little panic attacky and
Yeah.
kind of like lightheaded and
Lighthead.
shit.
Yeah.
And then no, I just eyes roll back in the head, and wherever I am, I just fall. And then like a few minutes later, I wake up
And how do you feel when you wake up?
rested,
No way.
ready to go.
Do you really? Oh
no,
my
cleansed.
gosh.
No, yeah, you just try it.
Cleanse.
Yeah, I don't ever want to actually pass. I'm so scared. I don't think my body will
You
let
never
me.
used to play that game when you were a kid.
You
where
just go
people
down
choke
hard.
you till you pass out.
I
my
used to do
God,
that, but you
no.
make your face red, and then you passed out afterwards.
Jesus.
Maybe that wasn't a game. Maybe I was
Look,
just.
Maybe it's just me and my uncle. You're like,
Yeah,
that's,
right.
that's really weird. I want to talk about this, Uncle Dave. Apparently, no one else has done this before.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right, so I'm pulling up my timer now.
Okay,
We have a minute on the clock. Who would
Okay.
like to go first?
you can go first.
Okay.
Since you're really, she has no qualms.
Oh,
She's like, I will definitely go first.
I'm ready.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this up, and
Okay.
you guys are gonna start scatting
We got to
the
scat
songs.
what
Now,
we
whether
think it
you
is.
work as a
A team.
team
Oh, okay.
or not,
We're
that's
gonna
cool.
work together.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
You can't say the words though, right?
No,
No.
scatting only.
But
Ooh.
and do 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 do
Do
do
da da.
do 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 and it do da.
What? When I get that sexual healing. Let's go.
Okay, what is this one? I
Oh,
can't see.
Doop ba boo da.
Oh
What?
my god, I love how you just did that. That was hilarious.
Ooh.
Britney Spears, I want you to know.
No.
No. Alanis Morissette.
Yes,
I don't know.
wow.
Sorry, I got
That's the
very
first time
excited.
they've
'Cause you
ever been
sounded like
confused
Britney
for
when
each
you
other.
did
That's
it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, I
weird.
can't help it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's ironic. Yeah.
Zoop.
Britney
Ba-
Spears, I just did it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Wait, I can't see it.
Oh.
Ooh, TLC Waterfall.
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Quick.
Oh, doop bop bop doop bop bop.
Bye. And sing.
Got it. That was a minute.
How many did you get?
You
That was
guys are
good.
good. 1, 2, 3.
Is that
4,
scatting though?
5.
I was not scatting. I was just.
No, you.
I
were
was basically singing the songs without the words.
That's what I
basically,
do.
I failed
That's
miserably
exactly
at this whole challenge.
That's exactly. how I
Everyone,
play
your
it.
scatting fans hate me. They're like, "Fuck you! You can't scat. Kill yourself.
Scatting.
You're trash. You're scat trash." That's what I'm gonna get when I get home. All the scat
She's
trash
a
emails.
scat trash.
Exactly.
You got a
So
good voice,
good.
queen.
Oh, okay. Girl.
Okay,
She's a
ready?
trained
God,
actress.
Can I call you every day?
Yeah.
For self-esteem boost. She's
You
like,
live in
"You're
the valley?
great
You wanna
voice.
come
You're
over?"
great. Oh my God. My new best
I
friend.
got Pinot Grigio, girl.
Oh
flowing.
shit! I
And
pass
ranch.
out. I pass out.
I got crunch bars for days.
Oh hell yeah!
I got you, low
I
blood
love
sugar.
it. I like.
All right. Ready?
All right, you ready?
I got you.
Ready, go. Oh, doo ba
I
doo
don't
ba
even know
doo
that song.
da bee ba boom ba doo ba bow doo boo boo boo.
Oh, I think I want
Doo
something.
ba ba.
No.
Dee ba ba da dee ba boo dee ba ba ba. dee
Next.
ba-
Oh, I
shut
don't
up
know
and
that
dance
song.
I
with
don't
me.
even
What
know
are you
that
talking
song
about?
either. Really, I just remembered the.
Ooh,
Oh,
zoo bow,
Oh,
zoo
it's so
bow.
funny. My friends.
Dig it down, doop a doo da doo ba doo bow. Zoo bow.
Michael Jackson. I'm bad. So bad. Fuck, I don't know. Uptown fuck. Oh, I
You
don't know
are
that song.
sucking at this game.
Okay.
Ooh, zaba boo, da boo da boo
I
boo,
don't know this one.
Oh.
zabi ba boo boo.
Oh, Shenane. Where whip your way way.
Whippin' nene, yes.
Yes.
Watch me.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't even know these people.
Ooh, this one.
Oh, California
Yes,
Love.
tweet and
You're
twaddle
one.
swirl.
Okay.
Oh, I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, yes.
One more. Da,
Did
dee,
it
ba, ba,
again?
ba.
Yeah,
Again?
yeah,
Huh?
again. There's like
Again.
7 of those.
Okay.
In there, yeah. Fuck.
They're throwing
guess
us
I
off.
There's
can't
a lot.
wait to
Time's
fail
up. How
at
many did
this
you get?
miserably, you
No,
guys.
you're gonna be great. You're gonna be great.
Jesus. Okay, I don't want to look.
You
this
got a
up.
lot.
How
Oh,
do
no,
I do
but
it?
you
I do it
passed
like
on, like,
this, right? How do I do
everyone.
it? I do
Yeah.
it
Oh,
like
and the
that, right?
arrows
Is that
on
right?
there is meaning arrow up is like the correct way to say it.
So that's
So
wrong.
is the arrow facing you?
So I
Yeah.
don't- No, wait. So this is wait. Let me just make sure
You
first.
just want the
with
arrow
I
to
need
be-
to get the arrow logistics right first. Okay, wait. Is this correct?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Okay, ready? Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me switch that one. Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna
Go.
Go. Oh.
Oh.
Doob doop dab. Doob doop dab. Doob doop dab dab. I just started making
Zow
something.
bow bow. Zoop bow boo.
Nah, you're never going to get it.
I am never gonna get
It's
it.
like a really dark place up in the sky.
Doob doop dab.
I'm not
Doop.
gonna know.
Zow bow
Black
down.
hole sun.
Sun.
Okay, all right, yeah. Why did,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. Okay, ready? I should know that because that was like my childhood anthem.
Everything,
Okay, ready?
yeah.
Okay, ready?
Doo,
Oh.
bada boo, bati down, oh.
I want to dance with somebody.
That's
Whitney
right.
Houston.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Oh. Doop dab doop doo dab doo doo dab boo boo bop 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 boo bop boo boo bop doo dab doo 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 dab dab doop dab dab zoop dab dab zoop
Oh,
dab dab.
real M&M's, please stand up.
Yes.
Real M&M's, please stand up. It's that Nash Greer. Look at that brainwashing shit. It's got me. He's got me. The M&M's have got me. Okay, I'm gonna go buy M&M's after this. Okay, ready? Shout out to M&M's. I'm getting paid for this, Shane.
Oh, again, this one.
Doop bop doop 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 dab 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 doo doo dab 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 dab
I think I just had a stroke.
She's like, time is up.
A little bit of Monica in my
Yes!
life. I literally just had a stroke. Did you guys hear that? I need a chocolate bar. I just stroked the fuck out. I was like,
Yeah, girl, half your mouth isn't working anymore.
is one side of my face slumped?
Yeah, girl, all of it,
Oh
paralyzed.
my god! Oh
Oh.
my god! That was hilarious.
That was
Do you
pretty
guys do
fun.
this every
There we
time?
go.
Not every time, but just
No,
with
I don't
you
have
because
the
you got
energy.
pipes. That's okay.
You ain't got to pick that up.
Oh, how'd you do? I think we did good.
Horrible.
I did bad.
I did.
Oh,
I
you
got
guys are
3.
great.
I lost.
That's all right. It's hard though because sometimes the scatting.
I
it,
can't.
like,
I don't
throws it
think
off
I know
from
what
the thing.
scatting is correctly. I think I just sang
too.
basically the exact song without the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's all you
welcome to life.
Come
Yeah.
on, girl. You a
Well,
fantastic
guys.
It's hilarious.
artist.
I love you guys.
That was
You guys are so lovely.
so much fun.
You
I
guys
haven't
are
laughed
such
that
nice
hard
people.
in so long.
Don't lie to me, Shane.
No, I really haven't.
I leave. He's like, that bitch was not
That bitch
funny.
was-
That fucking
That
she
was
famous.
done.
For the
Oh my
queen
God.
of Vine is bitching.
Queen of
Trash.
Vine, fucking queen of trash.
Are you-
Queen of Crunch
you're-
Bars.
Everybody,
Nice.
please go send nice tweets to Brittany.
Aw.
Yes, guys.
And nice
Just thinking.
comments.
That's
Spread the
really
word.
nice.
This bitch is cool.
And if any of my followers are listening, the 2 of you that I have,
Ha.
please send Shane nice comments.
That's
Yes,
it.
please.
That's it.
Spread love, guys, not
Yeah.
hate.
Yes.
It's-
And ooh,
we're
if
not
you
here to do that.
photoshopped pictures of our faces on trash bags like together, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you do that, can you send it to us and tweet it at us, and I will retweet it. Actually,
Yes.
I will retweet that 1,000
Yes.
times. Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Oh, well,
It's
guys,
perfect.
thank
And
you so
also, my dog's on the trash bags as well. Because everything that associates with me is trash,
There you
including
go.
my cute little dogs.
Okay. Do you think
Perfect.
you could fit into your dog's poop bag?
No, they're too little.
You're
No.
skinny.
But
they're
a little
really
doggy poop bag
with
your
the dog's
face
faces on it.
Done.
Yeah, that's cute. I
Done.
like that.
Mhm.
Fix
Perfect.
it,
Done,
guys.
please, guys. We want to see this.
All right, you guys. Thank you for hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. Make sure to go follow Brittany, follow Jess. Jess, how do you spell your name again?
Oh man. Well, Twitter's Jess Buttafuoco. It's BUTTAFUOCO.
Yes.
And Jessie Buttafuoco
Yes.
on Instagram.
I'm following you on everything, Jess.
Hey girl,
I'm following you to
in
your
life.
house.
We
when
going
you
to
go
TJ
home.
Maxx.
I'm gonna be
we
like,
going
it's
to
really
bar.
cool to have a new friend.
Yeah.
I've never really had those before.
Yep. I'm telling you, I have a bowl of Crunch
We're gonna
Bars
go to
for
TJ
you.
Maxx. I love it. I
Yeah.
love TJ
Ooh.
Maxx. How did she know I love TJ Maxx?
Girl, we're gonna
Is that
Maxxinista.
an East Coast thing?
I'm not quite sure, but
I don't
live
know.
for TJ
I don't know.
Maxx.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Okay,
done.
These pants are from TJ
Done.
Maxx.
Hilarious, killing it.
Living
TJ Maxx
for it.
brand deal, guys. We need this.
Maxxinista.
I love
this.
that Nash Greer M&M's.
And
Us,
done.
TJ Maxx.
And
Done.
Nash Greer brainwashed us to talk about his M&Ms, and we just
Damn
made
it.
him more money.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
made $1 million off this podcast.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, all your socials, just your
Yeah,
full
where are
name.
you at?
Yeah, just Brittany Furlan, BRITTANYFURLAN.
Yeah.
And I'm just that on everything.
I have a question for you because I
What?
get this when I
Yeah.
spell my name out loud and I
Yeah.
get the FU part. Do
Yeah.
you ever sometimes like, you
Yeah.
know, just like it's like F
Yeah, that's right.
like
F
front of
you.
my name. Yeah.
RLAN.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
You guys
People
have a
call
lot
me-
of
yeah.
Wanna be
anger.
alone.
We do. We're aggressive.
lot of hatred.
We're Italian, so
Um,
it's together. We get it. It's Italian thing.
Exactly.
All right, you guys. Hope you have fun. Bye.
Stroke out, everybody. That's it.
That was so fun, you guys.
Thank you for being so